As you know, I've been called a conspiracy theorist and someone who has mental health problems for, uh, you know, over a decade. But how come all those people calling me these things won't have a conversation about what I'm talking about with regard to radio frequency weapons or electromagnetic frequency weapons or organized stalking or targeting or all this stuff that came out in the DOJ Epstein files or stuff that you could find in jobs and careers and everywhere else that the government's been spending billions and trillions of dollars on for the last decade or two, at least over two. This goes back to the Clinton with nanotech and whatever else. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to put out, because I get called all these things and because I'm so accurate, in what I'm reporting, and that it's been verified so many times over, like all the shit that I've said for a decade. Now, because I'm still being called things and being forced to have a mental health examination biasly against my will, well, whatever. I'm okay with going through the motions because uh, I will hold people accountable. Um, but anyway, so I feel compelled to put out even more conspiracy, right? Because why not double down at this point? We have a pretty good track record to date, right? So, Q's obviously a psyop. Um, the only question remains is like, are they actually going to arrest people? I think the obvious answer is no, they would have already done that. It's ludicrous to think that accountability is going to take place. But all indications would lead us to believe that a centuries long agenda is going forward no matter what. And if you understand the level of control that they maintain, and by that I mean the infrastructure, so there's a fusion center in every single state. We know that intelligence agencies worldwide are working together to subvert the truth. So just try to appreciate the network that they have had in place for a long time, probably longer than most of us have been alive, okay? Given that be the case, I would suspect, given the amount of resources, personnel, just man hours and evilness and everything else that's gone into what they've done to date and what they are doing going forward, it seems like they're not going to stop to achieve their goals, right? So, what's the conspiracy? I think that Trump is going to be the first arrest. The reason I think that has to do with Q, right? And I think that they're going to have Trump be the first arrest because of, kind of what Q said. Again, I don't think there's going to be accountability. I think this is all a way for them to collapse the system, change the system. I agree with what that woman said about they are going to make the people believe that we've made the decision for the change, right? Whether it's some type of AI accountability that replaces government or, some type of AI protocol, Palantir, biosurveillance, biodigital convergence, human augmentation, like whatever it is, it's not good, but the people are going to, lobby around it or for it, be under the guise of freedom. It's the same thing they always do. It's for your safety. It's a matter of national security. It's the only way to stop child trafficking. You just have to give up all your rights, and we're gonna give you a universal basic income. I don't know, like whatever. Point is, I'm gonna say that Trump is the first arrest publicly from the U.S. that is going to give the indication that change is coming and accountability is coming. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all I got. We'll see. What should happen? What should happen can't happen because all the intelligence agencies and law enforcement have been corrupt. They have the technology to track anyone in the world in less than 5 minutes if they want to. Any of the targets will tell you that. These fuckers pop up out of nowhere in timing, right? The timing is everything, and you don't mistake it. So just the technological abilities that they have to round people up if they really wanted to, and conduct investigations and prosecutions and all the stuff that the law is supposed to stand for, they could have been done that. It's been years, decades. So let's be real. Let's try to have conversations in reality. I know none of it makes sense right now. I'm not even going to try to pretend. It's so bananagrams. It's so bananas. It makes absolutely no logical sense. This feels like a long video. Probably going to cap out early today on my... They've been limiting how much I can post on YouTube. I think, like, time-wise. I don't know why. But that's recent. All right, I'm just rambling.